Hello and welcome to week 1 of my UCL games. I forget what season it is. I want to say season 9. I'll make a separate video explaining my draft in Mons, but for now, let's just play the game. Looking at his team, his Wavegun up hazards is a Salgor, and I don't see hazard removal unless he's running Defog. Actually, Whimsicott has Defog now, but I don't think he's running Defog Whimsicott or Defog Torn T. Either of these, but I needed to prevent hazards from coming up, and I really wanted to get my rots at some point in this game. So my thought process was, if he leads a Salgor, he's probably going to try to get up Spites, so I have Taunt Sableye to prevent that. Or if he predicts me to lead Sableye, he'll lead Whimsicott. But if I predict that, I'm going to lead Nidoqueen, because that's my answer to that. So I figured that I'd rather prevent Spites and have initiative rather than just have initiative. So I wanted to just... Ooh. Looks like it froze. Fantastic. Alright. So I taunt him. Turn 1. As he can't get up Spites, and I Wisp him. The Wisp is to... just to pressure him so he thinks that I don't have moves to hit him with, because, you know, Sableye isn't really... I don't really have... Sableye is really basic, right? It doesn't really have any spice to it this game. So, gets knocked off, which is unfortunate. I lose my leftovers, but I have Recover, so it really doesn't make a difference in the long run. Here I Wisp again, because I know he's going to switch out, but unfortunately we miss. Taunt again, because I wanted to cover not only the curse from Snorlax, but I also wanted to cover him going back into a Selgor and trying to get up Spites again. So here I have some initiative. I go for Foul Play. It does 28 to Snorlax, which is pretty good damage. I Wisp it. This Wisp will turn out to be super crucial. He curses, starts saying up. I taunt here just to stop that. And here he's probably going to switch into Whimsicott. I Foul Play that. I really should have expected this and gone into Nidoqueen, but I really just wanted to play it somewhat safe. Well, maybe a little too safe in the early game. Ooh, why is it fast forwarding? He goes into Snorlax as I double into Nidoqueen. Here I probably should have got up Rots, but I go back into Sableye because I know that there's nothing he can do to stop Sableye with his Snorlax. But he shows that he's recycled Figgy Berry. Ooh, Bandon doubles. Bandon doubles. So now that's how he recovers health. Because I was thinking this was Restlats, but it turns out he's just Recycle, which means that I don't think this Snorlax will never beat my Sableye. EQ showing that does 20. I just recover that off. As he recycles, gets back his Figgy Berry. This is going to be really slow right here, so he just curses up. I believe I just taunt here. Back to full. He goes right back into Whimsicott as I Foul Play. Again, I'm playing it a little too safe. That's one of my issues here. This game is lagging a bit. I believe it's the Chrome sprites. They really need to give an option where they just don't have sprites. But he Data Drains on my Nidoqueen. It does a hefty amount. Here, I double into Crocodile because I'm expecting this Whimsicott to be Psychium Z Psychic, and I want to bait that out. So, and this Crocodile is custom made to kill Whimsicott, and that'll come up later. I knock off here just for some damage. He curses up. I think I go back into Sableye here because it's just so free. It's just so free. He recycles back that Figgy Berry, back at full. We taunt. EQs for 18. Like it's not really any noticeable damage. I expect him to switch out into Whimsicott, but he decides to stay in. Also, this lag is kind of ridiculous. He reveals I'm actually gonna rewind that a little bit. He reveals that he's Facade, which is spicy, but unfortunately, Sablei's immune. So, and I don't have any reason to switch out Sableye against this. So, I can really just play the game where I just taunt it over and over. So we both make doubles. He goes into Whimsicott. I got my Rots. He encores me, but I really don't want to have anything on my team take a Moonblast, so I'm just going to sack Nidoqueen here. Because my whole team, if you look at it, just... It's made to look weak to Whimsicott, but in a sense, it still is weak to Whimsicott. He switches out here into Snorlax as I reveal that I'm Sludge Bomb Crocodile. Which is... It's fine that he switches out, because I just EQ and kill Snorlax, finally. Which is a huge hindrance to Cloyster, which if I use Cloyster. I knock off here because I know he's going to go for Spites, and I really want to get rid of Solidor. If he Bug Buzz, I'm pretty sure I live it too, because I'm a Salt Vest Crocodile. But also, it's too late in the game to just avoid the Spites, and it's fine that I have my Rots up, he has his Spites. It's a fair trade. He goes for U-turn here, does 30. He goes into Whimsicott, as I go for a knockoff and knock off his Pitsy Plate, which really comes in clutch here because he's going to go for Giga Drain here, and it's not going to kill. He could have gone for Moonblast here too, but because I knocked off his Pitsy Plate, Moonblast will not kill Crocodile either, so in the end it really didn't make a difference. He let me get that knockoff on him, which let Crocodile just get another kill. So he goes into Torn here, goes for Icy Wind, and now we go into Salamence. Salamence has Yachi Berry, and it lives, but I think it would have lived anyways because that only would do 84 because the damage is halved. So I go for Outrage here because I just need damage. I just need to kill the Torn. He goes for Ice Beam here, which kills my Mence, probably because he expected to be intimidated, and just in case, he didn't want to miss with Ice Fang, and he just wanted to kill the Mence with Ice Beam. So I go into my Buzzwole here, and the game is pretty much over from here. Leech Life does 47, which is just enough. We Leech Life again. Because Buzzwole is so physically bulky, nothing that Feraligatr or Sharpedo could do could even touch this. So, good game, JC. It was an interesting battle. I was really terrified of some of the potential mons he could have brought. He could have brought Alakazam, Terrakion, Gliscor. He had some really big hitters that I was really scared of to see. But in the end, like, his team was still solid. But I think I think the Crocodile tech was really useful, and getting up hazards came through for some damage rolls. And Sableye just completely shutting down Snorlax made it so that the rest of the team could do well. Unfortunately, I couldn't really use the Cloyster this game. It was a Z Waterium, but because I was expecting him to bring Snorlax, Terrakion, or Gliscor. No, sorry. Steelix, Terrakion, and Gliscor, so that once I hit +2, I could just wipe them off the face of the earth. But Buzzwole came through in the end. So that was a good game, JC. I'll see you week 2, and I'll probably make a video analyzing my pits. So yeah, glad to be uploading again. See ya.